Tuesday is joining us today, and they've been on the show before. It's been a little over a year, so I can't wait to catch up with them and find out all the great things that are going on with them. And I've been keeping my eye on them, so we're going to talk definitely. But before we talk with Steve and Erica, I want to thank each and every one of you out there for checking out the podcast. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's about the music and the story of these musicians and getting it all over the world. I've been doing it since '97, from TV to radio and now podcast. I'm going to be a pain in your butt for a long time, okay? I'm going to get this music and stories out of these musicians. They deserve it, okay? Definitely. So thank you. And I want to thank all you indie artists getting a hold of me. I got the list piling up here, and I got a lot of people I want to thank out there also that are sending me their artists too. And I'm going to name a few of them off. I got to thank a few people. So let's do that. So Sandra from De La Parra Entertainment, I want to thank Sandra. I want to thank Andrea Hall Music Entertainment. I want to thank Oz from Blindfolded International, SBM Global Media, Legion Entertainment, the Sound Lab, Kaipo Entertainment, Curtain Call Records, Brian Moore. And I want to thank David Lannon. David Lannon sends me the youngsters under 18, which is really cool because it kind of made me look bad. I mean, they're ripping it up at 8 years old, and I was still on a pacifier. I mean, give me a break, people. But it's all good, man. I love to see these youngsters. They're really putting their heart and soul into it, just like Steve and Erica are here too. So, you know what I got to do next? I wonder if Steve and Erica remember what I have to do next. Catch my breath, first of all. And my three favorite words. Let's do this. Support, support, support. Support these artists. Go to the shows and pay a cover charge if there is one. Then get in there and get right to that swag table with a duffel bag, load up. Get the CDs, the albums, the t-shirts, the hoodies, the coffee mugs, keychains, bumper stickers, whatever they have. I've seen it all, so buy it all. And then get out to that floor, enjoy that show, see if you can stay afterwards, meet these artists. See if you can get an autograph. Autographs are still great. They mean a lot, all right? And in my book, these artists are going straight to the top. All right. Remember, these artists love to do what they do to put a smile on your face, and it kicks right back to them and puts a big old smile and grin on the artist's face. Look at there. He's got a big old smile.
That's right. I'm
Definitely.
listening.
We're getting a grin out of Steve, so that works. Definitely. So let's get to our show today. Steve and Erica's in the house. How you doing? It's good to see
Good.
you.
We're so excited to finally connect. I know the last couple times the schedule's been a bit crazy. And then you had Mother Nature on your end
Yeah,
the last
exactly.
time. So I hope everything's okay.
Everything's great on my end. I thank you. How are you guys doing?
Good. We're
Good.
busy.
Very well.
We're so
Busy. I see you're very busy. And from a year ago when we chatted, you really took a big leap in my book from what I see right now. I mean, amazing. I mean, it seems like you're performing for a lot more people. The originals are coming out more than, playing a cover song here and there. The band's tight as hell. It's just kicking ass, guys.
Yeah, I mean, we're feeling it, right? So Grace Musicians Management Group, I'll start off there because obviously our schedule is a bit heavy now. So
Sure.
we actually partnered with Grace Musicians Management Group. Brian
Nice.
Fagan, also known as Jim Buffett, has been amazing. Just getting
Sure.
us into certain places that we've never played before in different states,
Right.
right? So I
Amazing.
think the last time we talked, we always talked about expanding our footprint, as I say,
Right.
and we've been able to make that happen. So yeah,
Bravo.
fun.
Bravo. Because I remember one of the questions I asked last time was, what was the 5-year future looking like? And you're already at that 5-year mark. You're going to kick an ass.
Yeah,
My
it's exciting. It's
God.
exciting. Like even the support, right? A new fan base. So every new venue, every new festival calls for more support from different fan bases. So we're
Right.
excited.
That's great, great. And
Yeah.
what's nice is you've got a great community surrounding you with producers and directors and everybody that's involved with your music that helps get it out there. And
Yeah,
on top of the band, do me a favor, give me the names of the rest of the members of Seems of Like Tuesday.
sure. So Erica Gagliardi, lead vocalist.
Steve Tabilio, drums.
And then we have Chip Michael on bass. We have Pete McGregor on guitar and vocals, and Billy Zioli, lead male vocalist and guitars as well.
You guys are all amazing, tight as hell. I love it. And what I love, Steve, is you're the drummer, and you don't have that big like '80s Halo set, with 20 million drums and cymbals. You got it basic, and I love that you're not using a speed pedal or anything like that. That's
No,
rock. That's rock and roll, brother.
I took it back to like, I mean, there was a point in time in my career where I had the big double bass and the power tom and, and all that. But I really took it back to basics with this band. Out of every band I've ever been in, I think this is the most song oriented band, where it's just all about the tune. It's not about
Yeah.
anybody, doing arpeggios or like, double bass through the whole thing.
The big flashy stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we'll throw that stuff in, but it's all very tasteful. I think
There you go.
we're based around, good structure, dynamics, good melody lines,
Right
all
on.
that. So I think taking it back to where I was just playing the 4-piece kit again, it's a lot less to carry.
Right.
Right? Sailmen like you a lot better because you only got 4 drums. And just less of everything, less trips up and down the steps when you bring them home and everything. So
It is. It's
it
because
really works. And from a player perspective, I think it brings a little bit more creativity.
it
Because
shows your talent more.
yeah, because you got to split things up between
Mhm.
the 2 toms and the snare, on like doing like a
Oh
gigantic
yeah.
roll across the thing. So yeah, but it works for this band. So less is more for this thing. So
Right. Leave it.
what to
Yeah.
do.
It's great, and it's dynamic, and that's so cool. And Erica, vocals have gotten a lot stronger. I see that you're taking care of
Yeah.
that voice. Good
I'll,
job.
I have to. I have no
Yes, you
choice.
do. Always have that jar of honey around, definitely.
Absolutely.
Not
Tea.
tea. Not
Tea's my best friend.
hot tea. Yes, exactly. There
Yeah.
you go.
I think it's a matter of like wear and tear on you too. When we
Yeah.
first started the band, we were also in a cover band.
Hmm.
We were doing this project. And her voice, she was singing 3-4 nights a week sometimes. And,
Oh, ouch.
yeah, plus
Yeah.
she talks for a living. Like she's constantly talking and then she travels a lot. So all the jet lag and the different time zones and everything can affect your health. But now we're just doing this. So it's a lot less,
lot less. Okay.
damage there. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, good. We don't want to hurt the vocals. Okay. So we're going to change things around here because I don't want to do the same things we did the last time. Of course, like last time I took you in the past, we found out quite a bit about you and stuff. And of course, Erica, you were amazing at a young age. You worked with some amazing producers and stuff like that, and doing some kick-ass stuff. And of course, Steve, and you're all right, jamming out rock and roller. You still have the spandex from '81, I'm sure.
I still have some old clothes in like a tote.
There you go.
Yeah, with all like my old tour shirts when like used to get the white shirt with
Yeah.
3/4 sleeves. I got Ozzy, Iron Maiden, all that
No,
stuff.
oh,
Yeah, they're in the garage.
that's great. That's
Yeah.
great. I still have a box full of my shirts too. No, you can't let go of them, man.
Well,
Yeah.
like, I remember 90% of the concerts I went to in my area. I'm from Philadelphia. I got all the ticket stubs. They were like $19.99 to go see everybody.
Yeah.
White Snake, Rat, Motley Crue, whatever. And then all them tour shirts were $15.
Right. I that's fucking
Now
it's
look at it
amazing.
now, right?
Yeah. I actually still have all my ticket stubs too from all the concerts back
Yeah.
in the '70s or late '70s, early '80s, and I think the cheapest ticket was $3.95 to see Ozzy. I think it was, or something like
Yeah.
that.
That just
Oh,
tells you
God.
how everything has went crazy financially.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, back then it really wasn't. I guess it wasn't about music per se. It was about the entertainment, the music, pleasing the kids, the crowd, the fans, and yeah, money needed to come along, but not like it hit us now. My gosh,
Sure.
Yeah.
definitely.
Prices are insane.
Wow, definitely. So, I mean, like I always tell everybody, if you're going into this business to be a millionaire, you might want to rethink
Yeah,
that. Keep your day
yeah,
job.
My
absolutely.
daughter Bon Jovi's coming back, right? So he's playing Madison Square Garden, right? So my daughter, that's only about 2 hours from where we're at. We're in
Okay,
New Jersey. So she's like, I'd love to go see him. I was like,
sure.
you better think twice. She's like, what? I got a month of your salary to go buy a ticket?
Yeah, right.
You
Yeah,
know?
I went on. I think one of the tickets was like $4,500. I'm like, what?
What?
Yeah.
That's just ridiculous. That's
Yeah,
stupid.
it's insane.
I,
It's
I the tickets I should say shouldn't go over $50. Honestly, you're still making a buck. So
exactly.
come on, people. Really? Give me a break. So let's move on. Okay. So you've been very busy. Now did we just put out a new album? Was it The Colors of Life? Wasn't that what we
Yes.
just put out?
Yeah. Well, it was
Yes.
an EP, but
Yeah.
yeah, well, it
EP,
just came
right?
out recently. Yes.
That's nice. Now the newest song is what? Because the Night.
No, that
Or
was on
no?
our first record.
Yeah.
That was the
On
first
Grass
one.
Day. Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay.
oh my God,
The latest
Holding
single
On.
was "Holding
Holding
On."
On.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Holding On. Okay, because I listened to that too. I've been checking all the stuff out,
Yeah.
so I could have written in the wrong order. Idiot
It's all
me.
good. No worries. There's a
but
lot of material. So,
You
but
know
I
why we said that? Because of the video. Because the night was the last thing we released,
oh,
but
okay.
that was
Gotcha.
just highlighting the
Yeah.
whole night of our record release party.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, cool, nice. Because I love that. That's great. And the video and the song "Drowning" that was great too. Yeah, I love all of it, man. It's
Yeah.
great that. So where are we at with the music? Are we just popping out singles, then building it up to an EP? What's going on?
Well, right now, actually, we're in the studio as we speak.
Oh,
Like
good.
I just did 4 tracks. I think last Wednesday. I
Yeah.
think it was.
That's one.
And the bass player is going in this Wednesday to touch up some of the stuff. So we're going to have 4 new songs come out. And what we like to do, Al, is, I think we spoke about this the last time. If not, I'm sure you'll agree with this concept. When you put out a record, the attention span as the average person isn't what it used to be.
Mm,
So what we do is we'll put out a single, we'll put out a video because you have to be visual, right, to keep
right,
people,
right.
and then we'll just put out all the singles, and then
Okay.
once they're all out, we package them all up. We might put a remix or a song that isn't in the video or whatever, and then we'll put it out. So we're kind of going the single route
Yeah.
because it's just so hard to sell somebody on 8 to 10 songs. That's why you put out EPs. Like a half
Right. Exactly.
hour. You can,
Half of it.
it's enough for people to you don't get overdone with people. Mm.
Exactly. Well, that's really cool. And so you're in the studio now. So we got another EP coming up, right? Then obviously,
Eventually, I mean,
eventually.
oh yeah, I mean that's the plan. But just to knock out, at least for me, I'm excited just to release the first one of the four, so it could just be like, all right, this is now we're on a roll.
Yeah.
So just to get the stuff back out for sure to release.
Okay, and I'm sure I asked this question before because when you go in the studio, are you still using Wombat Studios? What are we
Yeah.
using? Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
we're
okay.
still with Dave Piron at Wombat. Yeah.
Nice. Now, I always, I asked this last time. Is it strictly digital, or are we throwing analog in there? What are we doing?
No, we're still sticking with the same thing. It works for us, so we're just going to
Right.
go.
Stick with what works. I agree.
Yeah.
that's
Mhm.
that's that's funny. Now, you guys playing out a lot? Are you playing out quite a bit every month?
So I would say we're either one or two times a month, right? I mean, we
Yeah.
all have full-time jobs.
Yeah.
We all have families.
And there's only so many places you could play in
Yeah.
our area.
Right.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
that's why we're kind of all over the place at this point. So, but I would say 1 to 2 gigs a month.
Okay. Now, are they mostly just smaller venues, or are we doing larger festival or bigger crowds? What's going on?
Yeah. So lots and lots of festivals, which is great.
Yay! Yes.
We had a lot in the summer, which
Mm.
was awesome. And then
Oh, I
we're
bet.
working up to our 2026 schedule. spring into the summer for festival season. And then we're also doing some casinos in New York.
Ah, casinos
Um,
are fun. Oh, I
yeah,
love
that
casinos.
yeah, it's been a blast. And everybody's like so nice and kind,
Yeah,
and
yeah, they cater to you, yes,
oh
and
my
you
god,
get paid good. Free
absolutely,
room, free food, all that. Yeah, it's all good,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
yeah,
I used to book them.
yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah,
we had to learn a bunch of covers to do because when you play casinos, you can't play your own stuff.
Right,
So
you want to throw a cover.
we
Yeah.
had to learn a bunch of covers, and we learned, almost 4 sets of 50 minutes. So we learned
Right,
like 50 covers or something like that to do it, and then we just slide our originals in. We don't need our originals; we just write them.
right. They don't know, yeah, but please tell me there was nobody in the crowd that yelled out "Freebird."
Well, yeah,
there was.
There was one.
There's always one in the crowd. There's always one.
that still happens. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's never gonna stop, man. There's always that one.
It's so true.
Well, I
It's so
remember when I was
true.
playing the heavier clubs in the area. I was in a band that was a little of a heavier band, and whenever you get two guitar players and you were playing that style of music, every night somebody'd be like Slayer. It's like the Freebird for the Slayers, the Freebird version of the heavy metal community. Yeah.
That's too funny. Okay. So now I remember last time we talked that touring was kind of hard for you because of jobs and family and things like that. But it sounds like you are getting out of the area and performing. And is it how far out are we going? I mean, you said you're going to New York, which is just over the river. Um,
Yeah, it's a bit further. So
mhm.
it's just under like 5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we're going to do in 2026, and we're going to release our schedule shortly, we're actually doing back-to-back nights the months that
Mm,
we're booked at the casinos. So Friday
okay.
night we'll do one, and then Saturday night we'll do one. So this way we stay over and all
Yeah.
of that, and it's just one weekend
Okay.
for
Good.
those
Good.
for those shows.
Good,
Yeah.
good deal. So, do we have any festivals already booked for the summer coming up?
Do we? We have one that has to be confirmed.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're doing the other thing.
Elephant, yeah, Elephant Talk
Elephant.
Awards.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. I had to get that right.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You
But
did
they
say
will.
elephant, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Elephant Indie
Yes.
Music Festival. So we're
Okay.
also playing their award ceremony in December.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
yeah, Erica won one of the female vocal awards, and one of our songs won for pop song. So we got two awards coming to us, and we're going to be one of the bands playing that. So
Look at you guys taking the awards home again. Gives you took the ISSA awards home and stuff. What's going on with you guys? Look at this, unbelievable. Uh-huh. So but you mentioned that. But now I'm seeing Eric. Aren't you doing some solo stuff? Are we? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
kick
I
ass. That's
I
great.
absolutely. So when we're not playing and in between my crazy schedule for work, because I
Hmm.
travel all over,
Okay.
um, I would say November. Oh my goodness. I have two solo shows, and then December I have one. So I try to fit them in where I can.
Sure.
And it's great because as I'm talking to the crowd, and if they're eating dinner, I'll talk about the band and I'll say, please make sure you follow us and all of
Yeah.
that. Look
There
for
you
us
go.
here, you know.
A little self
Um,
promotion.
exactly. But just to keep my chops up.
And there you go. That's awesome. Are you still doing any more national anthems and things like that at sporting events?
Yeah. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
did the national anthem recently at
Oh,
the Philadelphia Flyers Warriors Alumni Gala. Uh,
nice.
yeah. So this was my third year for that. So always look forward to that.
When you the first, let me go back to the first time you went out and did that. I mean, to me, I don't have stage fright, but I think if I went out and just walked out on like if it was a hockey rink or something to do the national anthem, I'd shit my pants. I don't think I could do it. Yeah, I
I
couldn't.
I was okay. I mean, at that age, it's funny because now I get a little nervous from time to time.
Do you? Okay.
Back then, um, I was probably 7 or 8 years old,
Okay.
and I was
No
more
fear.
no, I was more worried about falling. Even though I was on a red carpet, like, on the ice, I was worried about slipping or tripping. I'm like, "Oh my god."
Right.
And
Just
then
to get to the red
after
carpet.
after a few times, it was just second nature, so
Because honestly, that's not the easiest song to sing a cappella.
it is
No, it's and hit the high
nice.
notes, and you do an
Yeah,
amazing job. So, yeah, I wouldn't even attempt that.
I
Mm-mm.
think the biggest thing on that, right, is like if you sing in the football, right, stadium, or you sing in like a hockey arena, the echo,
mhm.
right? Like
Oh yeah.
you got to time that echo.
It's worse. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's it's
The
worse
loop.
on the football field. The football
Oh,
field is terrible. So you
oh.
gotta kinda have to time it right, like,
You
not
got to keep
let
that
yourself
tempo
come
in your
back
head, yeah.
again. Yeah,
Because you got 2,500 speakers all around the stadium projecting
exactly,
your voice right at you. Yeah, it's
exactly.
hard. It definitely
Yeah,
is hard.
yeah,
That's that's why, as you as a singer, I don't know. Do you use an earpiece on stage at all?
I do.
Yeah, see, that helps a
It
lot.
helps so much, and I think eventually maybe we'll all get there, who knows, to where the whole band's using them.
Sure, sure,
But I
sure.
know just for me, because I don't have everybody in through my in-ears. Sometimes it's just me because it helps me like not push as hard, or if I know I can't get
True.
to a certain note after playing 3 nights in a row,
Yeah,
I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna head voice this up right now," right? And
right on.
you can hear that. So it helps.
Cool, cool. Yeah, but back in the day, I just put earplugs in. I could care less if I heard it or
Yeah,
not. I just needed it to tone down and not be
exactly.
so in your face and loud. That's all. I just need to
Yeah,
hear it. I don't need it screaming in my ears.
right.
Plus, you want to protect your ears because if I'm at a concert now, I have to wear earplugs because my ears will ring for a full 24 hours if I
Sure.
don't.
Yeah,
So that's the
yeah.
downplay of not protecting your ears in this business. So how'd the CD release party go?
It was good. We had such an amazing turnout.
Yeah,
Oh my God. It was great.
yeah, it
It
was
was
great.
Yeah, we had like a lot of family and
Oh yeah,
guys from other bands that we support and they support us because there's a musical community here. And we had like mafia members there and sports people, and it was great. We had a great turnout, and and everybody said like our show was really put together well. From
that's
like
wonderful.
walked in the guy with the money to the merch girl to the just every how we had everything set up. Everything was
It,
strategically
yeah.
it just
planned.
that's
It all
great.
just went right. It all just
Yeah.
went right. You know.
And that's great when it can all just flow easily, and with no hiccups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely,
He
definitely.
does a great job. He puts a lot of our shows together and they run like clockwork.
Yeah,
Like,
if you do,
everything is so smooth.
Yeah. I
if
felt
you,
like Hannibal. You know, in the A team.
right there you
Rank up and
go,
down. Yeah.
doing all the logistics. Well,
Well, you gotta think of so many different things. Like, are you gonna have change at the door? A lot of people have Venmo now, and they don't carry cash,
Right.
so you got a
right,
Yeah.
Venmo code.
Yep.
All them type of, all that. I had two door guys in case one guy had to go to the bathroom, the other guy knew.
right, exactly.
All that. The light man had to be in tune with the other guy.
Sync, yes,
Yeah, all that. It was just
sound man, everything.
we had an MC in between talking, so there wasn't like that dead space.
Dead side. Yeah, you don't want that. Mm-mm.
So everything was just thought of, and
Wow.
it really worked out well, and we sold a ton of merch. We had a new shirt that night. We had a new
Unbelievable.
CD, and there was no fights. There was nothing. Everything was just great.
Well, I think the reason there was no fights is because you had Vinny and Gino out in the
Yeah,
audience
That's
from.
Johnny Boomba in the corner.
exactly. Jimmy Gambino.
Exactly. Tomato. All right. We're going down that road. I grew up with the Italians, so I know all about that.
Yeah.
That's great. So, okay. Now, you're playing out and you're doing festivals. Have we been able to open up for some nationals, some big names lately? No.
So
What's going on?
that would be like the ultimate, right? Like, what did we say? We went to see Brian Adams recently,
Nice.
and we just looked at each other. We're like, this is all we just want to open for someone. That's it. Like, we don't even want to be famous. We just want to open for someone.
Well,
Like, to
yeah,
his caliber, right? It just
exactly.
unreal. But to answer your question, no, we haven't.
No.
But
Hmm.
it's on my wish list.
Well,
So
it's going to happen because I am surprised it hasn't happened yet. So we got to make it happen.
yeah,
Definitely.
I, from your mouth to God's ears.
I'll do my best to get it out. I get you all over the world. We'll see what
Yeah,
happens.
we
Definitely.
appreciate it.
And I know you're getting a lot of support from the local artists and bands and the other bands you play with.
Yep.
Now, collaboration wise, have you guys thought about collaborating with other bands on their music or them on your music? Anything like that?
We actually had. I'll let you touch on that because I know you're like
No,
Jones and.
no, I
But
just know the answer. That's all.
Yeah,
Oh, let's hear it, Steve.
just so you know, so Drowning was actually written by one of our fellow musicians, Phil Michael. So
Okay,
he actually came in and gave that song to us, and
sure.
he wrote it. So I thought
Yeah,
I'd just mention that.
yeah. He called me on like a Sunday morning, and he's like, "Yo, I got this thing, and I think Erica would sound great on it." So he just basically sends me a structure of the tune, like
Okay.
chord changes, and then we made it our song, and we, basically had a whole layout of where we wanted to go, and then I had a concept of the video all tied in, and I sent it to him, and he was just like blown away. He's like, "Wow, you really made that into something that I didn't hear like that. I love it."
Sweet.
And it more or less sounded like a Rolling Stones song, and then we took it and made it a little bit more darker and mysterious. We added the Ronnie Dio wind in the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Gotta have
Now we're
wind.
talking.
Yeah, and then the video. I don't know if you've seen the video. I'm sure you have. Is the concept of like the vampire thing. So we really took it like a little bit different than our normal stuff.
Yeah,
Very-
just a little curve on that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Email great though. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
It really
We
is.
got a lot of good reviews on that.
Yeah.
And then my other friend Jeff Scott Thomas, he gave us a tune. He's like, "Oh, here's a couple riffs, man. Do whatever you want with it." So we're working on his tune. So it's great that people are just involved with us.
That's
And
wonderful.
the more the merrier, and we're all in for a good song. So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what
Definitely.
comes in.
Now, Eric, are you writing most of the original songs as far as word wise, or is Steve doing it? Who's doing it? What's
So
going on?
Billy and Pete are our
Whoa,
primary writers.
really?
Yeah. So
Wow.
I what did I write? Beautiful Day for a Broken Heart, Wasted Summer. So I wrote some, but there are definitely times where like Billy will come in with music and then we'll write to that. Billy will come in with words and music and
Sure.
Pete the same thing. So
Cool.
we kind of just tailor it where we need to customize it and make it
Well,
pretty, put a bow on it.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice. It's you all come together to make the song, and it's just not one person's song per se.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Definitely. That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
great. So before we get any further, tell everybody out there how they can find you and your music.
Sure. So seemsliketuesday.com. That's our website. We are on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Just type in Seems Like Tuesday. YouTube Seems Like Tuesday, all of our music videos and some live performances. And then Seems Like Tuesday, of course, on all streaming platforms.
Good. There we go. So don't go now. Just wait till the
Yeah.
beginning of the interview, okay? People don't get all antsy on me here. So good deals. So, we got some more questions. Now, I don't know if I asked this last time, but in my book, you deserve some endorsements. Anything come around yet?
That's another thing we have to work on.
I got offered that drum thing.
Yeah. Was
Yeah.
it Mapex?
No, it's the contest I won for this.
Oh, okay.
That collision thing.
Collision drumsticks.
And that other
Collision
soul
drumsticks.
cymbal.
Yeah.
And then soul tone cymbals. But like a lot of them, endorsements, they come and they're not, like Soul Tone cymbals have like Steve Adler, the Guns N'
Right.
Roses drummer. And I'm sure he's getting a full endorsement,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, but like everybody else that gets picked, you're just getting the stuff like above cost. So you're getting it cheaper than you would, Al, if you went and bought it, but I'm still not getting it free. So,
Free. Okay.
and then you're locked into an endorsement deal with these people, and the problem is that I have a full set of Zildjians and a full set of pasties that are just fine. So I'm going to go buy more cymbals, going $2,000 in debt trying to replace my stuff for stuff that I really don't need.
Right.
So
I understand.
as stuff came to me, I just kind of turned it down, not because I didn't respect it or wasn't honored. It just wasn't financially. I didn't need it.
Yeah, if
You know,
it doesn't fit the shoe, don't wear it.
I
Definitely.
yeah. So maybe if I was starting from scratch, I'd think differently. But I mean, my stuff's fine right now, and as I said,
Sure.
I'm playing a very basic set with basic sounds on the cymbals. I got like 2 crashes, a ride, and a set of
That's all
hi-hats.
you need, man. That's
Yeah,
all
it's
you
not,
need.
I don't have like 9 chinas, and I'm not doing all that stuff.
Right. No
Um,
Neil Peart.
Yeah, there's no reason for it. Yeah, my car won't fit that either. So I'm down to like a 22-inch bass drum where I used to do 224 power ones, and the case trying to jam it. I used to have to get the case in the car and the drum in the car, and then try to put the drum in the case while it was in the car. So it's weird. It's like they both wouldn't go in at the same time. Like I'm done with all that. So
That's funny. I mean, does anybody in the band help you load in and out?
I have the same tech. I am lucky enough that I have to get Anthony props. My tech, Anthony Crash Pace, has been with me probably since 1990, maybe 89.
Oh, nice. That's good.
So
That's
he has
good.
been with me through my whole entire, all my
There you go.
bands and all my situations. It's the same guy. So
Wow.
I'm lucky enough to have him. I don't, he's great. And, he lives really far away from where we play in our scene, and dude drives down like 2 hours to come and help me. So
That's beautiful.
I mean, there's times where Al, he'll come right to a show and then go right to work from the show. Yeah.
That's
That's
commitment. That's
so
good.
I'd have to take him, if I ever
Definitely, because back in the day, I didn't help my drummer load in or out, and of course, when we would do a show, I always get pegged with a stick once in a while. So it was like revenge on his end. It's like
Yeah.
So I'd always try to move in different spots so he wouldn't lay me out, but he'd get me.
Well, I guess what another thing too, and I gotta give her props where it's due. I mean, she's a drummer's wife.
Right.
I'm going home with her.
I'm the built-in roadie.
So and she's got my stick bag and my snare, and she's helping me also. So
I help them load them in the house and down the basement at 2:00 in the morning.
So
yeah.
I have 2 roadies, one real one, and then
That's wonderful. That's great. Yeah, oh, that's fun. Now, when you're doing shows, this question I don't think I asked last time, but are you making some money?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. Yes, that's what I wanted to hear.
Yes.
Yeah,
to the point where it's paying for our studio time and different merch products.
Yeah,
and
we don't know anybody anything right now. So we are ahead of the game. And it wasn't always that way. Erica and I funded the band for a little bit just to get it off the ground, and we were a couple thousand in debt for a little bit, but we pecked away at it, did the right things, and we don't spend our money on anything but the band. The band money don't pay for anybody's individual instruments. Everybody's on their own. That will do recording or the shirts or the CDs and
merch
stuff. We make that money. We take the bulk of the money and put some away for future investments, and then that's how we do it. So we're okay. We're okay right now, but we're not doing anything stupid either. So that helps.
Well, I'm glad to see that the money's coming in and helping to pay for studio time and other things and merchandise and things like that.
We're not doing the bar tab with the band money. It's going towards the band.
Right, it's going towards no bar tabs anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember those days. Oh boy, I'm surprised I do remember those days. But that's cool, man. And like you say, you take a little chunk of that and invest it, let it earn some interest or make some money off it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
Definitely.
doing everything the right way. I mean, I learned from my mistakes in the past, and we're not going to do anything stupid here for sure.
Good, good, because you've got a hell of a future ahead of you. You know it, definitely. And that
Well,
national act is right around the corner, the big one.
Oh God,
Oh, yeah.
we try.
ugh.
We keep trying. I mean, we're definitely not lazy.
No, I
Um,
know
we are
that.
strategic in what we do, and we try to put out the best quality stuff we could, and hopefully, it gets in the right hands. And if it doesn't, then we're still doing the best we can, and we
Yeah.
can lay our hat on that.
Exactly. Just keep pushing forward, and it's going to come. It's going to come. Now, I remember last time we talked, Steve. You mentioned that you would like to see if we could get the music sync licensed, if we could put it in music and movies or things, videos, commercials, anything like that. Have you looked down that road any further?
Yeah, we actually got one. So that was
Hey, all right, there we
Eric. I'll tell you
go.
the story on that one.
Let's hear this. I want to hear this.
So our Holding On, actually, the last song that we released, was actually selected for the signature song of a short film called Coach,
Ooh,
which can be found on YouTube. If you type
sweet.
in Coach Today, it'll
Coach
come up.
today.
Yeah.
Coach today. I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, it's pretty
Awesome.
good. It's very relatable. Like once you watch it, you'll see what I mean.
And our
Right.
song at the
Yeah.
end where the credits are going up. So
Yeah.
we're
That's right. You're in the credits. That makes a difference.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
great.
So yeah, we're so excited about that.
Yeah, the way that came about, our friend Tom Marcassani, who used to be one of our sound men in our cover band when we were playing covers, he called us up. He's like, "Yo, did you see this thing?" I'm like, "No, I don't know anything about this." He's like, "Submit the song." So we submitted it, and literally the next day, the guy called and she's like, "You're in the running for our song. I'm like, can we use it? We have to sign a contract." I'm like, "Do whatever you want with it. I don't care if you play a verse, a chorus. I don't."
Right.
So he
Just
calls
like
us back the next day, and he's like, "You got the main song." So we're like, "Great!" It's like running an award or something.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
it won
yeah, yeah. Pat yourself on the backs, guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and
That-
now we're friends with the two guys. Like the two guys that are the director and the star of the
Yeah,
movie.
Steve and Terry.
Yeah, they came to see us play, and we're
Sweet.
friends with them guys now, and
That's cool.
maybe
Now,
the next thing you do will be in that too.
right. I did a sync back in the early days, and how did they approach you? Did they give you a script of the movie or whatever, and then put the music to certain sections of the movie, or what they just wanted a song? How'd that
They
work?
just pretty much had a few things already mapped out, right?
Okay,
In addition to whatever they posted on Facebook, looking for local original
sure.
musicians,
Okay,
they had some stuff already in the works. And
okay.
I really think they were looking for
They were looking
the
for the main song.
yeah, the main song for the credits.
Nice. And they found it.
Yeah, so they had a few in the works, and then some that they were like, all right, are we going to use it? All right, let's listen to this. Let's listen to this. How about this? And then ours was selected. So
Unbelievable.
yeah,
That's great. Well, there's one foot in the door for that, so many more should come your way, I'm hoping.
yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely.
That's where
We'll
some
see.
big paychecks can come in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get on a real movie, that would be great.
Right on, right on. That's awesome, man. Now, I want to ask this question because I know I didn't ask this last time. Strangest gig you ever did? What's the weirdest gig you ever did? Well, tell me, because I know there's some effed up stuff out there at some of the shows.
So that's not
Oh, I have
that's
one.
not this band. That's
That's any band we've been with.
Yeah, any band.
any
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Hopefully nobody knows this person. I'm not going to use any names. But we actually played a wedding. Okay.
Okay.
And it was so bizarre because the bride and the best man were missing like all night.
Oh no! There he said,
It
go to
was
the room.
very weird. And then they would come back together. Then they would leave together. Then they couldn't find him for like an hour. It was so weird.
Wow. Well, yeah,
Like,
that's good.
Yeah, and then I think this will give it away, but I remember she had like a tire mark on her dress, like she got ran over by a car.
Yes. Yes. Oh
I
my
was like,
God.
yeah, this was like my third gig with the cover band. Now, mind you, I come from a heavier background. Like the band that
Right.
before I joined the cover band was like borderline like thrash music, you know? So I go into this thing and we're playing like September and, you know, and then Fire and
Earth, Wind, and
Stevie
Fire,
Wonder
yeah.
and all this stuff.
Right.
I mean, I could play anything. I feel I'm pretty versatile and, you know, I play beats and stuff. It's no big deal. But, you know, I was playing like double bass and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, all of a sudden, like 3 weeks later, I'm in a band that's playing a wedding and I got a suit on with a tie and this girl got ran over by a car. It was crazy. And I remember the PA was shaking. Remember the PA
Yes.
was
Oh
people
no.
jumped on the floor and the PA was shaking back. You would have killed somebody
Yeah.
because they were all like stands.
Stacked up. Oh no, no, no.
Yeah, that was one of the strange ones I was in. I got one.
definitely
I got
was.
one. Okay.
Let's
So
hear it. Let's hear
I'm
it.
playing this park. Okay. It was an outside gig, kind of like a mini festival. And there was a bunch of bands, and we were like second before the headliner. So, you know how like the bands will set the drums up in front, and then the next
Right.
band the drums are. Okay, so my drums
Right.
were the drums right before the drums. So,
Okay.
so I'm playing. They got a smoke machine. Smoke machine came on, and just I couldn't even see in front of my face. Right? I mean, I was just it was like you know I felt like a blind guy doing braille. I was like this, just trying to play.
Where's
Right?
everything?
So I look up and there's all these birds on a wire, like an electrical line from tree
Oh
to
my
tree.
God.
Wow.
And I guess they got scared, and all of a sudden, you're and they're shitting all over the drums,
All over the
through my
drums.
hair. The bass player was like loaded all on the side of his arm,
Oh my
and we had to play
God.
through that. And every time I'm hitting the drums, like it
Bird
was-
shit hitting you in the face.
I was like trying to hit things lighter. So like I stopped hitting the toms in the front. I was just playing all on the floor tom because I didn't want to get all like stuff in my face. And that was a crazy gig.
Well, speaking of like
That's
smoke,
good. That's good.
like the smoke ingestion,
Yeah.
right? So Al, real quick,
Mhm.
I was singing the national anthem. So we played the military's
Oh yeah.
the Marines' birthday every year.
Okay.
And the first year we did it, it was in November. It wasn't too cold. The weather was great. I had to sing the anthem at kickoff before we went on. And some genius, I don't know who it was, decided to put the color guard in front of me instead of
Oh.
behind me, right? And they lit off the smoke bombs that were colored red, white, and blue.
Oh no. No.
Of course, I didn't stop singing, but my eyes, my chest, my
Oh.
throat, like my throat was on fire. It was burned. My throat burned.
Oh my God. I would have found that guy and kicked him in the balls.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. It was
Or what
awful,
the-
but everybody kept like, you didn't even stop singing. I'm like, well, you can't. It's the national anthem.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't stop in front of that. You gotta
got
wait
maybe
until.
respect for that gig to keep on. I couldn't even see her up there.
It was
That's how
it was
bad it was.
horrible.
And they went
Horrible.
on through the whole song. Al, it's like the ones that you hold up like this and they just keep burning. So it was
Right,
the whole
right.
song. She was in dark,
Yeah.
red, white, and blue smoke.
Erica's all red, white, and blue. That's great.
Yeah, it was an experience.
Yeah.
I
I
bet that
felt
was.
that.
Well, I guess we
Yeah.
learned our lessons not to walk behind the color guard.
Even they were like, they came up to her like
They were
like, we're
apologizing.
so sorry.
Yeah.
Good.
What are you gonna do? You know, but they were like, "Oh, you're a trooper. You got through that. We couldn't believe it." You know,
Yeah.
she had to
Right. You're on the ground gagging, but you're still going.
Oh my
probably took a couple days off your life and you don't
Yeah.
realize it.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Black lung or something.
Right.
Oh,
That's funny. That's good. That's real good. I like that. Okay, well, yeah. No, well, things happen. You got to go on, right?
Tell Al likes their stories.
I know.
You know,
Yeah. Well, the show must go on, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
the show has to go on no matter
Yeah,
what
and then the
happens.
best part of it, Al, we were the only band playing that day. So we had to do like, you know, an hour set. We took a 15-minute break. We played an hour again. So she was singing.
Okay.
So it was like, you know,
A little raspy.
it was horrible.
yeah, we were
Oh
like,
my
because
God.
we're lucky that when we play like cover music, everybody in the band sings, all
Can
five of them.
sing. Okay,
So
there
we
you
were
back
taking
her
stuff.
up.
I was audible in songs away from her to the guitar player. I'm like, yo, let's do this. Like Tom Petty. I was calling out,
Let her voice rest a little bit.
give her
Yeah.
a break, but it was raspy for a couple of days after
Yeah,
that.
it was bad.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
bad.
I can remember losing my voice on a few shows, and it sucks bad. You can't get it out. You try,
Yeah,
and it just doesn't
absolutely.
come out. That's
Yeah,
my
no fun.
goodness. No fun. Now, Erica, what's this Divas playlist? Well, talk to me about this.
So you actually submit songs, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's a thing put together by this. I think it's Stratification Music, and it's this Sirius Blu-ray is one of the people. She handles it, and Playful Playlist. They're like a thing. It's like a community called Group Together.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what they do is all bands submit their stuff, and then I'll listen to their stuff, and they'll listen to our stuff. So it's kind of like a community that I found on Facebook, and basically we all support each other and like each other's stuff and view each other's videos.
Subscribe.
So it's a way to get fans in different, countries or cities and states that we would never know, and that's how we fell upon that Divas playlist. And Eric has been on there like 30 times or something. Every time I submit a song, she gets picked. Boom, she's on there. So she's become like a poster child for that thing. So
I am not a diva by any means.
yeah, not at all.
BS. You are too, young lady.
Honestly, I can vouch. I can vouch for this. I am her husband, and I can get away with anything. I can say what I really feel. She is not. She is not like that at all, and she's probably one of the easiest people I've ever was in a band with.
That's
Really.
great. That's
Yeah.
Thank
great.
Now, as a husband, I still get. I still
Yeah,
get.
right.
But strictly in a band situation, she's very easy. Yeah.
That's
I don't get away scot free because I can spin the stick. I still get to hear. I still
Correct.
hear my
Yes.
person.
Correct.
The tree's crooked. You put gas in the car. I still get.
right. You still hear it. That's
I
great.
came in today, Al. I walked in. I worked a 10-hour day. I work in the cold, so I'm freezing. Right. I walk in, take my boots off, and she has these. She just decorated this morning.
Okay.
So she's got these what are like wreaths with
They're
snow
like
on them.
staircase decorations for
So
Christmas.
I guess I banged into it. She comes in and she's like, "There's somebody banged into the reef," and I'm like, "I don't know who did it." And I got all the snow on the side of my arm. So I heard about it for like a good 2 minutes.
I was like, it was you.
Yeah, I got that. It was you.
I always blame the dog or somebody. It's not my fault.
We have
I
so many
do.
people coming in and out of our house. We have a blended family, and who has a girlfriend and a boyfriend, and there's the dog, and so it could have been anyone, but I was the victim.
He had the fake snow on his.
You couldn't get away with that one, could you,
Right.
Steve?
I think the only one that could get away with that's my dad, because you really can't say anything to him.
Yeah.
Right.
Kind of grandfathered in, you don't take nothing. He's like, I'm your father-in-law. I'll do what I want.
Lucky I didn't rip it off the wall.
Yeah. I can't clean up either. It's my pop. I'm like, all right, Dad, I'll clean it up. I get the broom.
That's great. That's great. Now, last time we talked about your songs being on the radio. How are we doing getting the songs out on the radio waves? We getting them out there?
Yeah, I mean, we send our stuff out, and we have a really good track record of once we send it out, we get played. But like a lot of the radio stations, there's so many people submitting, so you'll submit your song, you'll get played, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Nobody's putting in any sort of rotation to where you're going to get any sort of leverage, or people are going to become familiar with it. Because let's be honest, sometimes you hear a song once and you love it, but sometimes it takes 3 or 4 times, and I don't think you have 4 times.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Most of the time, you don't get that 3 or 4 times. No, but with your music, I can see it happen 3 or 4 or 5, 6 times. Definitely, definitely. Well, that's good that it's getting out there, because your fan base has grown quite a bit. You're all over the world, and you're all over the world through this show too, which is great. I want to thank both of you for coming back on the podcast. It's good to see both of you and catch up with you. Thank you
Same
so much.
here. Thank
No,
you.
thanks for
And
your
thank you.
support.
Yes, you took
Yeah.
the words right out of my mouth.
Well, no problem. I'll always support you. Need anything, you know how to get a hold of me. Let's go through a couple other questions because we're at 49 minutes already. Whoa, hey, hey, hey.
We're having fun. That's why.
We're having a good time.
That's
I'm going to
right.
get two questions more out of you before we get out of here. This is a kind of a fun question. I know you work with the different labels and things like that and other people, but say a label comes along and it's a big contract. It looks good to the lawyers, to you. It's everything you want. It's $1 million up front, plus a 5, 10 year contract with pay and everything on that. Okay, you got that $1 million cash in hand. Now I want you to imagine yourself standing in front of that big stadium stage and looking at that plain stage. How would you want that stage to be set up for a performance? Would you like it to be like a Kiss show? You want fire bombs? Or you want flashbangs and
I want the
lasers?
Dino Dragon.
There you go, or Iron Maiden.
See, I'm very simple.
Okay.
So I would say, obviously, like, oh my God, the first song, right, coming out, I would want it to be like pitch black. And
Oh,
then the spotlight just shines on me.
I love it. Screw you, Steve.
And then we could get to the show.
Then we can get to the show, right? The light will hit you once in a while,
Some
Steve.
smoke, right? Some fog. Not like the smoke bombs, but
Yeah.
just
No,
like
no smoke.
regular smoke.
No color guard.
No.
I think that I would just keep it pretty simple. I would
Would you?
just want like a really good like drum riser would be great.
That would be your rise the drums. I can see Erica coming up through the under the floor up to the stage. That like you said, the spotlight
Something like
hitting.
that where she
Bam.
pops up. Yeah.
Right. Oh, definitely.
Oh my
man.
God, that sounds so
I
good.
always loved the stage, the Speak of the Devil tour with Ozzy when he had Brad
Oh.
Gillis, when Randy
Yeah.
Rhoads died, and where it looked like it was like them steps looked like they went forever.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
Yeah, that I would like that. I'd like to be Tommy Aldridge in that. Something like that would be great. I don't
Those
have
are
any.
great.
Yeah, I don't want to go upside down or any of that crazy stuff. I just like a really good drum riser. That's all.
That
I
would
don't
be
high
cool.
up. Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, myself, I got to have the explosions. I got to see fire and flames.
I get nervous with all that shit.
Yeah. Well, make sure you stand on your mark, okay?
Yes, correct.
You don't want to singe your hair. That's why I don't have any. So, that's great. All right, before we get out of here, one more excuse me question for you too. And again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for joining me today. And also, again, tell them where they can find you and your music.
Yeah, so seemsliketuesday.com. We are also on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, Seems Like Tuesday. YouTube, Seems Like Tuesday. Check out all of our music videos. Make sure you subscribe as well, and all streaming platforms.
There we go, people. So now you can go in about 5 seconds and check out Seems Like Tuesday's music. All right. All right. Last question. I don't know if I asked this last time, but this is for the youngsters out there. You have any advice for the young kids under 18 that want to do what we do?
Yeah, so it is a much different business than it was years and years and years ago. There's a lot of cutthroat stuff that happens. There's a lot of lies, not a lot of truth and transparency. No matter what, because I mean, we told you before, Al, we've both been in that situation where we were doing showcases and we were signed and then dropped and all of that. You just got to keep going.
Yeah. Don't
That's
give
it.
up.
Keep writing, and it for us, I mean, we're older now. We just want to release music. That's it.
There you go.
Want to put it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Out.
Yeah. Any words from you, Steve?
Sure. If you're a younger person and you're still in school, I would say definitely finish school because that diploma means something. Going to college isn't a bad idea, but it's not for everyone because you can go really, really in debt and then spend a lifetime trying to get, pay that $160,000 back.
Yeah, I know.
It's not for everybody, but you have to have a job if you're going to do this.
Yeah.
Yes, you
A
do.
lot of my friends are just musicians or just guys that deliver pizzas and stuff like that. And then when you get older in age and your body starts breaking down or something goes wrong,
It hurts.
you ain't got no medical insurance, and then you got major problems. So I would
Yes.
say get a job to where they offer you medical insurance because you're going to need that sooner or later, right? Everybody's going to get sick. Get a 401k plan because you're going to get older faster than you think you are. Years
Yes.
fly by. And just be true to yourself and keep on doing what's in your heart because everybody has an opinion and people are talk about
Yep.
this that
Oh man,
you
it
feel
ain't
is the
ever.
right thing
Block the noise.
and,
Block the noise.
and I heard
Exactly.
this and it's very true. I think Ozzy said this and it's one of the most brilliant things that I think he's ever said. He's like be nice to the people on the way up because you're going to meet the same people. You're going to meet the same people on the way down.
Way down. Well,
So
that's yeah. Perfect.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I was like in one of the bigger bands in the area, and we always gave everybody a chance opening up for us. And then years later, I was opening up for the kid I let opening up for me. And
It
he
goes
was really
full
cool to me 'cause
circle.
I was really cool to him. So yeah, you just be cool to everybody and don't burn bridges. And
Don't burn bridges. No,
yeah,
you don't need to do that. I mean, I know back in our day, we would pop that trunk and put up the flyers, and then you run into the other bands putting up their flyers, and then we get in arguments, and then it's fist fighting and stuff like
yeah,
that. I'm glad that's done with now because it
yeah.
hurts. I don't want to fight no more. So
And
that's why I
now
got a big nose.
you can just go boop and it hits everybody.
Yeah.
There's
Right,
no
right.
what's that?
The stapler, like
oh,
Yeah,
what's that? The
undoing the stapler and doing it this way, right?
yeah, the window wiper, like some
Wait, hold on.
yeah, I'll put it up. Oh, yeah. There you
Yeah.
go, the stapler, the almighty stapler,
Yes.
people. If they only knew.
Oh, one of the bands I was in, the guy used to put all the flyers on, so he pulled this guy's window wiper right off.
Oh, oops.
Flyer down, put the window wiper back on
Oh
the flyer.
my
Look, he's really
God.
good. Now he knows where to find us.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, take the flyer up the car.
The
Save
kid
the
can
flyer.
run.
Yeah,
Those are the good times, though. Those were the good
yeah.
times, especially when we could run fast.
Yeah, yeah. I remember putting them all up. We went and see like Rat, and I forget who it was, like Bon Jovi and Rat or whatever. And we spent like all this money on colored flyers, and they were like bigger than an 8x10, like it was a bigger sheet of
Oh,
paper.
a bigger one. Okay.
And we put them out and it started raining. We were like in pieces on everybody's windshield. I was like, "There's all that money out the window, you know." But you live and you learn. I mean, it was all in good time. You know what I mean?
That's it. It was a good time and a lot of fun and a lot of great memories back
Yeah.
then. But to the kids out there, believe in yourself. Remember, Eric and Steve know this: dreams do come true. They make their dreams come true. You can make your dreams come true. It does happen. You got to stick with it, though. Practice, 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 practice. Get that 10,000 hours in. I know it seems like a lot, but it
Yeah.
will add up.
Yep.
Okay. Keep at it and don't listen to the people behind you saying, don't do this, don't do that. It sounds like crap or this or that. It doesn't. It's your music. Okay. Do it your way. Steve and Erica from Seems Like Tuesday. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming on the No Cover TV podcast. I can't wait till we chat again in 6 months to a year from now because I see a lot of great things happening.
Oh, I hope so. Thank you so
Definitely.
much for having us.
Thank you so much.
We
All right,
appreciate
Andy, it's your show. Anybody you want to shout out to before we get out of here?
Oh my goodness. So our family, right? So
Our family for dealing with all our
Yes.
scheduling dilemmas. Tony Mecca, our producer, Dave Piron, our engineer, Steve Parks, our photographer,
Brian Fagan,
our booker.
Big Records.
Yeah.
And
we could go on and on, but
yeah, I
that's,
was going to say.
so,
Yeah.
so all you on and ons, they thank you too.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to get out of here, folks. Thanks for checking out the No Cover TV podcast. Keep checking it out. You can go on to YouTube. You can see the upcoming shows that are coming up. I've already got next month booked out, and we're working on January and February already. So I'm getting to you. I am getting to you. Yes. So let's do this right. Let's get out of here, both of you. Let's tell them, peace. We're out of here. See ya.
See ya.